Hello YouTube. Welcome back to the RV-14 build. This is Ailerons video 12, and in today's video we will be completing the left aileron by first taping the trailing edge in place with some 3M VHB, and then let it cure overnight and come back the next day for the riveting. So we're just gonna go in there and clean it all out with some acetone, apply the tape, stick it in there, and move on. On the right aileron, I was smart enough to apply the tape to the wedge a few days before, actually, and that allowed me to do it a bit quicker. I'm sorry, it allowed me to turn it around a little bit faster because it was already bonded to the trailing edge, and I didn't have to wait for it to bond to both the trailing edge wedge and to the skin. So the tape's in, and the aileron is sitting on the top right now, and I'm putting the clecos in from the top toward the bottom, and then I've got the them sitting up against the edge of the table, and then I've got that aluminum stock on the bottom skin. And the reason for that, and I had it weighed down overnight, I think, just to make sure it set in there really nice. The reason I did it that way is because the aluminum stock, even though I drilled it really close tolerance, to, like, I used a skin to match drill it, so it should be very, very nice, nicely offset from the edge. I didn't want to rely on that to give me a nice straight edge, so I instead, did it the way that the plans specify, and just lay it on the table with the clecos hanging over the edge of the table. The only additional thing was that bar, or that aluminum stock, L stock, was there to make sure it stayed straight, and the weight on it was to make sure it did not impart any twist. Happy to say that there's something like less than 30 seconds, or maybe even a 1/16 of an inch of twist in this aileron. It came out beautiful. I'm very happy. So yeah, just riveting the trailing edge using the Cleveland Tools trailing edge squeezer dies. I think I set them all like halfway, and then sort of randomly did them out, or I think it went like out by 10 and then went in between on the way out to the edges, and then went in between those, and so it just sort of slowly filled up the entire trailing edge with rivets. So yep, so I set them partially, I don't know, maybe like half or 2/3 of the way from being fully set, and then I go back and fully set them all here. Some of these didn't set really nicely, and the trailing edge was a little bit wavy at first, so I went back, and I think the last little clip on this video shows it, but it might get blocked by the outro graphic. But I did go back and put the what do you call it? The back riveting plate underneath the trailing edge, and hit them all with the flat rivet set, just to sort of smooth it all out. Yeah, as so you can see me kind of looking at it there, like, I don't like the way this is, but yeah, you can see it's beautifully flat, and I'm just sort of measuring, like, yeah, there's less than a 16th of an inch of set there. Okay, so yeah, so here we go. Just going right down the trailing edge with the back root plate underneath it. And it was really loud. My wife even came out to the garage and said, "What the hell are you doing out here?" So, because it's a metal table. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Come on back tomorrow or the next day for the beginnings or the continuation of the right aileron. See you then.